Well, I managed to buy myself a $20 basket case Strat. Let's take a look at putting this back together. Normally I pass on these sorts of things, but this one had a couple things about it that made it a little more interesting. First, it was in fairly good shape, especially the frets and the neck. Secondly, it was an HSS, having a bridge humbucker, a little more fun. And thirdly, it had some fairly high quality die cast tuners. All right, so I usually start by just wiping things down with a damp rag. Be sure to show the backside. No one knows what the back of a guitar looks like. Toothbrush is pretty handy for getting into those tight corners, getting rid of gunk and grime that you wouldn't normally see. And then some orange oil to get rid of adhesive and grease and whatnot. Then just a little bit of car polish and a cheap foam pad on a sander. That'll get rid of a lot of swirls and scratches. And there we go. We'll kind of repeat that process with the plastics. Make sure you get the pickup covers. Those things are always filthy. And quad-aught steel wool. I've had this package since the 90s, I'm pretty sure. But comes in real handy, kind of a hero's journey here, polishing up all this metal business. That'll make quick work of it. Here we are taking apart the bridge. I like to keep those together until I'm ready to work on them. Too many easy to lose parts. Ugh, that's really filthy and gross. Again, damp rag, a little steel wool. Polishes right up. Get all the nooks and crannies of the saddles. It's a real pain in the ass, but it goes pretty quick. And then just put everything back together. And look at how shiny that is. Oh, and a cinematic shot of all the leftover bits and pieces. And I made this piece of wood with just some holes in it for holding screws so I can polish them. And we're gonna attach the bridge, leave it a little floppy because we're gonna float the trim on this one. And as you put in larger screws, a little bit of wax, furniture wax, is a good idea. Here we go, try not to lose an eye, putting in the trim springs. And look at that, good job, Tiger. All right, just a little bit of repair here with a dowel and some super glue to fill in some stripped holes. May as well, while you're at it, 400 grit the surfaces of the jack. This is the one screw that didn't make it. I had to replace that guy, but everything else polished up okay. And there we go, now we got a strap button. Congratulations. Now we're just taking out these kind of shitty ceramic pickups. I happen to have a pair of fairly cheap Alnicos sitting around. I figured I'd throw those in. Why not? The bridge humbucker on these tends to be just fine. So here we're just connecting the positives and connect the grounds there. Add a little bit of a countersink for the new holes. Just attach everything to the guard. Look at that. Buttoning up the pickguard here, getting all the controls attached. Gonna clean up the knobs. Again, toothbrush and water works just fine. A little touch up on the pickguards. Make sure you route those wires correctly, and there you go. You got a pickguard. All buttoned up, ready to roll. Yeah, I like to use vice grips to kind of hold fussy things that don't sit nicely for soldering. There we go, get that all connected. These are the only two new screws I needed. They were missing. Then we'll go ahead and ground to the trim claw. Yep, just like that. Good job, Tiger. And there we go. We've got the body of a guitar all ready to do stuff. And one major ding on the neck, we're gonna go ahead and drop fill that with a little bit of super glue and a little bit of sawdust. There we go, and because I don't have all goddamn day, I'm going to put a little accelerator on that. It darkens it a little bit, but that's just fine. I'm not worried about it here. Just making a small scraper by rolling over a burr on a razor blade, and look at me go. There we go. All smooth. Looking sharp. little 1000 grit paper to take some of the gunk and tackiness off the back of the neck. We'll use some more of our steel wool to polish up the fretboard, and then a little bit of oil. That's looking like a human guitar now. We'll just attach these tuners. These are the nice ones with the 2 little nubs, so no fussy little screws. There we go, look at that, tuners. Again with the gunk on the screws to attach the neck. And add some strings. Seems like a good idea at this point. I won't bore you with the details of setup. The only tricky bit here is that we're floating the trem, so it takes a while to find the balance between the string tension and the spring tension. Nope, not there yet. All right, keep working at it. And there we go. We got that set up for about 1 step of upward bend, which is a nice spot to be. Then we just button it up, put the back plate on there, and install the arm. And there we go. Now you can pretend like you're in My Bloody Valentine. You're all set. Good job.